Hey guys, Danny Fathom. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or if you were already subscribed, welcome back. Obviously this channel has been on quite a hiatus for the past few years, but I'm coming back to this channel and I'll be back better than ever. Just a few weeks ago I finally managed to build my PC, and if you aren't already aware, recently I've started streaming on Twitch, August 13th to be exact, and it's probably the most fun I've ever had creating content. More fun than the Black Ops 2 days. Shoutouts to the OGs. Sadly, Call of Duty really isn't my thing anymore, especially this year, and I moved on to other games that have actually sparked the competitive drive in me. I've posted a couple of videos about this before, but I've been playing Super Smash Bros. Competitively since 2016, back in the Smash 4 days. Nowadays, of course, I compete in Smash Bros. Ultimate, but I've also recently picked up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, in Mario Kart 8, I have found more success and exposure than ever before. So when I went to Genesis 7 back in January, I entered in two events, Smash Ultimate and Mario Kart. But Mario Kart was kind of a fuck it, why not kind of thing, you know? Now, up to this point, I haven't touched Mario Kart 8 in roughly a year and a half or so, give or take. So I played a couple casual races to warm myself up a little bit. And I was getting my ass beat. At this point, I probably realized there might be some metagame behind this, so I went up to the only person I knew had Mario Kart competitive experience, and that person was Bear. I went up to Bear and asked him, hey, is there a kart meta? Just like really nervously, just looking at him, just like, hey, is there a kart meta? And to roughly put it to you, he just told me heavy character, high acceleration, roller wheels. And then afterwards telling me what he mains, which at the time was Dry Bowser Bitty Buggy. So I decided to use Link Bitty Buggy and get some warm-up games, and it definitely did feel better to use, better handling, mini turbo. Honestly, the difference is night and day. So the tournament starts. So I go to my round one and I get first place in the room, and I think my spots were maybe, first, third, fifth. I think it was like first, third, fifth, something like that. But it got really good when we got to semifinals. So going into semifinals, I didn't really have a lot of expectations except for expect to get shit on. So how it worked already, it was top 3 in the room, move on to the finals. With 2 races left, I found myself in 5th place in points. Enter Mario Kart Stadium. Now in FFA LAN tournaments, or at least the ones I've played in, the track, you had to pick random every time. So we get Mario Kart Stadium, and I believe I got like 2nd or 3rd. Either way, it was top 3. And whoever was ahead of me in points at the time got bottom 3 spots. So all of a sudden, I found myself 2nd in points. And now I'm just thinking, there's only one race left. I can do this. So now I'm pretty nervous, knowing that this was doable. All I had to do was get another top 3 in the last track, and I was in. Big Blue gets picked. Big Blue is to this day one of my least favorite tracks to play on, and at the time, I didn't know any of the shortcuts either. But I kept my composure, kept my defenses, hit my lines, and won the race. Here's my reaction.
I honestly thought it would be Let's fucking go! Hey, Bear, you did that!
I could not believe it. I had made it into the finals. Little did I know at the time that this was actually considered a huge major in the Mario Kart scene. Now, how did I do in the finals? I got clobbered. I placed 11th out of 12 right under Knight, who was right next to me, and we were both bitching about how bullshit the game was. I ended up throwing my controller, not too hard, and not giving a shit about the $6 I won. Once I got into the venue, out of my hotel, Bear finds me later with the $6, but whatever. So now I'm thinking, well, now I kind of want to take this seriously, as I was trying to find every single excuse to not play Smash at the time, because my mentality at the time was dog shit. I started grinding the game, watching Bear's streams, joining his sessions in regional public matches, because Bear was probably the only person I knew at the time, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Like, I felt like I was improving. Now, a tournament called CEO Dreamland is just around the corner, and sure enough, Mario Kart was one of the events. I had to get in touch with the TO though, because this event was actually supposed to be split screen. So since it's a Florida Smash Bros event, I figured I can go into the entrance list, see who's entering that I knew, and tell them to bring their Switch. We needed about 8 setups for the event to be run smoothly. So with the help of the community and some LAN adapters and all that shit, we actually were able to get 8 setups for the tournament and run some LAN like last second. The same TO for Mario Kart had to also TO and play in Mario Party, which was quite a bit away. Since I witnessed Knives TO Mario Kart at Genesis, I feel like I was pretty confident in my ability to TO this event. So I told him how I was going to run it, and he let me do it. And thank God, because I swear I had the loudest voice in that venue. I feel like some people didn't get DQ'd because of me. I'm not going to go into every round of TOing. I'm just going to run down how I did in the tournament. So round 1, smooth sailing, won every race. Not really sure how it went down, to be honest. Like, I don't really know, like, I just don't know what happened in that circuit. Round 2, same thing. Round 2 was like the round of 32. Pretty smooth sailing. Won that circuit as well. Top 4 out of the 8 people in the lobby moved on from those rounds. We get to the semifinals, and I do this. No way.
fucking pass!
And in classic Danny Fathom fashion, your boy is back into the finals, winning every single circuit in every single round, including beating the eventual champion of the event, Heartless. So, finals. Had some bumps in the road TOing, but I was just happy I was able to get to finals without that much of a problem in the first place. There was so much salt, so much frustration, so much screaming. But yo boy was chilling. I'm chilling in 4th and 5th in points the whole time, but with a very good race and with some people who were ahead of me in points dipping down into the bottom spots, I managed to clutch the last race and finish 3rd in the 8-race circuit, meaning I got payout, which was like $50, something like that. I even earned this really cool medal. So I was fired up after CEO Dreamland, and about a week later, a Smash.gg Mario Kart PR, aka Power Rankings, gets posted, and I paid no mind to it. But then I got a ping from the Admiral Funk, who was TO of the event. And he's saying like, yo, congrats Danny, and I'm like, what is he talking about? I go into the rankings and I see that I am ranked 23rd in the North American Land PR. To be honest, I didn't really know how to feel about the whole thing because I've never been ranked in something so huge before. So after CEO Dreamland, Heartless and I exchanged Discords because we actually ended up becoming pretty good friends, and he's still a very, very, very good friend of mine to this day. And he tells me to look into something called Mario Kart Central and find a clan to join. So I'm thinking, I don't know what a clan is, but let's look into it. I don't know how I felt about it at first, but I was like, okay. I'm looking, you know, I'm just looking through the clans, whatever. And then he eventually says, I could have you trial for the clan I'm trialing for. That clan is Higher Octave, aka 8VA. So clans in Mario Kart, they do methods of racing called wars, and it's a 6v6 12 race circuit with clan tags to split up the teams, and the most combined points wins. I do my first war and I am humbled. I got destroyed. I didn't know if it was item luck or what happened, but I quickly learned that I wasn't as good as I thought I was, and I had a lot to learn. Granted, I was new to the scene and wasn't familiar with the format and was more of an FFA player, and the people I was playing with I now know are actually ridiculous at this game, but it was what it was. Eventually, 8VA gets enough members that they split into 2 teams, Higher Octave and Baseline, also known as 8VA and 8VB, later called Symphony. I got put into 8VB, and at first I didn't know what to think of it, but now I know that this is the greatest thing the clan has ever done. Basically, the 2 clans got separated based on their skill level. I was still pretty subpar, but I eventually and quickly became one of Baseline's better players. So much better, in fact, that I was put into the Mario Kart Universal main lineup. Mario Kart Universal is a very interesting but cool concept. All the teams that sign up for Mario Kart Universal are split up into different divisions in Season 10. In Season 10, it was 12. Usually there are 8 teams in each division, and those 8 teams are split up into 2 groups of 4 in conferences. Basically, if you were in the same conference, you played each team in the conference twice in that season. You play the 3 teams in the conference twice, and you play the 4 teams in the other conference once, adding up to 10 games twice per week, usually on a Sunday. 8VB was in Division 9, and needless to say, we popped off. We went 8-2, only losing to FDP the first time we played them with the wrong game plan, and to STC, the number 1 seed in the division, by 2 points. So on the 9th match of the season, we clinched the playoffs, and the playoffs is where it gets serious. We have a best of 3 in semifinals and finals, so we're in it for the long road. Our semifinals opponent was our former rivals, Team NMX. That set had some bumps in the road, and I made a lot of fuck-ups, but in the 3-game series, we take the win and advance to the finals. And who else to meet in the finals but STC? STC at this point has not dropped a game, but in game 2 of the series, we become the first and only team in Division 9 to take a game off of them. We got a good lead game 3, but we let it slip from our grasp, and when we tried to make a comeback, it was too late. STC got the best of us and took home the title of Division 9 champions, but hey, second place isn't too bad. Nowadays, I haven't been able to play as much as I used to, considering we were quarantined from my job because of COVID, so I had all the time in the world to just play every single war I could play. Basically, nowadays, I have to try and balance my work schedule. Due to my inactivity, my rate of improvement compared to others, and recruiting better players, I'm now a substitute for the main lineup in Season 11. I think this season we're Division 8, I think, something like that. I do most of my wars late at night after work, and that's when I finally got a PC. So now I try to stream all the wars that I participate in. It's entertaining, and it's good to look back on them to learn from mistakes we make during the war. If you're interested in this type of stuff, go check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Danny_Fathom. Link is going to be in the description. You can also follow me on Twitter at Danny_Fathom. So now the reason why most of you are here. I'll be posting my VODs from the war on this channel, and I'll also be posting stream highlights weekly. My goal is to make the wars daily content for you guys, and I can promise you that the stream highlights are going to be extremely entertaining. But just to note that you'll probably see highlights from wars in the highlight videos, assuming there are some hype moments. I'll also be posting my first to 10 Smash Bros sets on here as well, more so for the people I play against, but you can check those out too. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you're interested in seeing this kind of content, subscribe and ring the bell. Once again, name is Danny Fathom, and I'll see you guys later.